Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and today we're talking about how to play the Pulp Alley tabletop adventure game. Specifically, we're going to be talking about some of the basics of using vehicles in your Pulp Alley games. We really enjoy playing with vehicles. Let's just jump right into it. You know, the basic vehicle rules are right there in the core rule book. You can see the profile for the vehicles. The two main moves are cruise and maneuver. The basic idea here is that cruise is your free move and it activates with the driver. So you want to make sure you know who the driver is. When the driver activates, they can then move the vehicle. A free move is 8-inch, but it's got to be straightforward. No maneuvering in that free cruise move. Now, then, as an action, you can take another 8-inch move. So that's a total of 16 inches. Look how far that vehicle went. But that's in just a straight run. Now, let's put some obstacles in the way and see how it goes. Now, the obstacle's in the way, so we can't even do the free full 8-inch move. So we get about 4 or 5 inches out of it. And then because the truck is lumbering, now normally you'd get to maneuver another 8 inches, but trucks are lumbering, a pickup is. And that means if it doesn't go straight, then it can only maneuver 4 inches instead of the 8-inch move that most vehicles could do. So after doing a short cruise move, you do a maneuver move. At the end of that move, you want to make sure you're lining up and pointing in the direction that you want to go on your next turn, so you have a cruise move. So let's say on the next turn, when Lady Elaine activates, she gets about a good 8-inch cruise move in this time, going straight forward again. Then as an action, she can then maneuver the vehicle again because it's lumbering. She can only go 4 inches, and then that would be her entire activation. You can see how much that slowed her down. Now on a third activation, she's going to move up next to the train here, and let's say Lucky Dundee wants to leap on board. So that's a perilous move. If you're jumping on or off a moving vehicle, that is perilous. But what about shooting it? What if this zealot on the truck here wanted to shoot at the vehicle? Now, you have a choice there. You can either shoot at the passengers or the truck itself. Now, if you're shooting at the truck, what you're trying to do is cause damage to the tires or the engine or the gas tank or whatever. You're trying to stop it. If you're shooting at the passengers, you really have to randomize which passenger is going to be the target for that round or for that activation. Now, for any shooting at the pickup, this zealot would have 4 die 6, we'll say, with 3 die 6 plus 1 for the short range. So here on this example, got 3 successes. What you're going to have to do is subtract the size of the vehicle. So this pickup is size 2. So 1 hit got through, and that means the vehicle is going to have to roll a 1 dice reliability check and has to get a 4 or better, and failed it, rolled a 3. And that means the vehicle is damaged and drops to a D6 reliability. We'll put a little puff on there. You can see it starts at D8, goes to D6. If it goes under that, then it is wrecked. And that's how you damage a vehicle. Unlike characters, vehicles do not normally get a recovery check. So once they're damaged, they're damaged. If you have questions about using vehicles in your game, anything specific, be sure and leave us a comment. Be sure and join us on Sunday for our live games. We start at 10 a.m. Central. Well, until next time, this is Dave. We'll see you. Bye, everybody.